retired.
Thank you very much.
The Director of Security, Labour Party. You were here in Lagos yesterday during the last presidential campaign for the 2023 general election. We had sad incident that occurred here in Lagos that a lot of the supporters were attacked. And as the one in charge of security, what's your view? And why did that happen? Were there lapses? What actually happened yesterday?
Yesterday was a very sad day for Nigeria. Sad in the sense that I find it difficult to understand how law-abiding citizens cannot express their political views in Nigeria. What happened in Lagos yesterday was a bad day for Nigeria. Under the APC government of Lagos State, Labour Party believers who wanted to make their way to the TBS for the presidential rally of Mr. Peter Obi were attacked. Their vehicles smashed. Most of them stabbed, macheted across the city. And we are asking, are we still in a country that has laws? Yesterday was a reminder of the answers when hoodlums were unleashed on the youths. Yesterday again, these youths wanted to congregate at the TBS to express their political views, political association. They were still attacked by the same hoodlums unleashed during the answers. When I saw the victims being brought into TBS for medical treatment, blood was flowing, vehicles were smashed, I felt so bad. This government should be held responsible. Mr. Peter Obi has been talking about insecurity. And his first statement, everywhere he goes, he says, I want to secure this country. I want to end insecurity. But today, somebody that is aspiring to rule this country, a government that is aspiring for the next election, is unleashing mayhem on innocent citizens. They have not had power yet, and they are doing this to innocent Nigerians. I felt very sad. And we had to contact the police, the DSS, the military, to tell them of what is going on. It was a sad day. Well, they started acting, and before evening, the situation was arrested. But I keep asking myself, is there a government in Lagos State? If there is, there have been campaigns across the country. This kind of thing has never happened. Why would they attack Labour Party officials, Labour Party believers? These are Nigerians. Law-abiding. The only offense is that they're expressing their political views that are different from the APC government. So I find it difficult to understand why it should happen, why we should kill ourselves. We blame the bandits, we blame Boko Haram, we blame all sorts of threats. But yesterday was something I could not understand why it should happen. So it's a sad day, regrettable indeed. But the TBS was not attacked due to the intervention of the security agencies. I feel for the victims. I feel for those who have lost their cars. And unfortunately, there were some foreign journalists who captured what happened in Nigeria. Is that the image this government wants to send to the world? I rest my case.
The question I asked initially, did you foresee it? Was that in your risk assessment? What happened? Did that slip through the net of the security agencies?
During our vulnerability analysis and the threat analysis across the country before the rallies, there were some states that we envisaged there could be problems. But when there was a peace accord signed by all the aspirants, we never envisaged that this kind of bloody clash could happen. But based on antecedents of this city and the behaviors of the political leaders, especially the ruling party, we envisaged that what happened during the NSAS will happen. We alerted the security agencies and then moved into TBS to do our rallies. We know the aim. The aim is to discourage the change that is coming. Unfortunately, those who want the change don't care. They are not scared about what is going on. They're not scared. And if you see what happened in the TBS yesterday, it was a mammoth crowd. Despite all the attacks, they still made their way to express their willingness for a change. I'm highly encouraged by their turnout. Despite the danger, I feel for those who were affected, but we knew that this kind of thing would happen. But we thought that the peace accord could have brought peace into this process. But we were proven wrong yesterday. But immediately the security agencies sprung into action and it was arrested. But I want to project also that this kind of thing might happen during the elections. If people are campaigning and it happens this way, I think it will happen again during the election. And I want the commander-in-chief, the president of this country, to talk to the government of APC government in Lagos State. Too much of hoodlums, too much of attacks on innocent citizens. He has to talk to the governor. I know he's the chief security officer of this state. It is giving this city and this country a bad name and a bad image across the globe. So that is my take. It was not that we never envisaged it. We believed in the peace accord, and our followers were peace-loving. They just wanted to enjoy the carnival, express their political views, but it is not to be in a country they own, in a country they belong, in a country that they are citizens. They are not free to express their political opinions.
What are you telling the Labour Party faithfuls that may be scared to come out on the election day based on the violence that they experienced yesterday?
Yes, I want to tell them to come out during the election. The security agencies are on top of it. And I know that this issue will be taken up by the President, Commander-in-Chief, and with the state government of Lagos State. Yesterday, they demonstrated courage. Despite all the attacks, despite all the blood flows, they were out in their thousands in TBS. Please replicate it across Lagos during the 25th of this month election. Don't be scared. They just want you not to come out. Please come out and vote. The security agencies are there. They will do their job.